What up, party people? It's day 4 of the Vanash Ab Challenge. I'm feeling it a little bit, so I hope you guys are having some fun. Let's jump into day 4. Here's how it's going to go down, just about 30 seconds before we get started. So I have 4 different blocks for you today, and in between every block, we are going to hold an elbow plank. All right, so 2 moves in each block. We'll run through those twice. An elbow plank is going to be your reset. 15 minutes of work. Are we ready? So coming on down into our first elbow plank of the day. Now you can do as you wish in your elbow plank, but it is going to be a 45-second plank hold. Are we ready? 5 seconds. Mia, are we ready? She's passed out. We're good. In 3, 2, 1, and first little bit of the day. All right. So 45-second elbow plank hold. Then we're going to take it into 2 moves. In each block, they're going to be 35 seconds apiece, and we are going to do those twice through. All right, 25 seconds to go. So this elbow plank, I've got my feet hip width apart instead of together. My elbows are underneath my shoulders and making those fists in railroad tracks with those hands. You have another 15 seconds to go. This is a non-stop 15 minutes. You're welcome. 5 more seconds. Hang on to it. Keep breathing. Ready, set, and flip on over into a dead bug hold. So we're going to flip on over, knees are going to come into tabletop, and we're just holding, connecting the hands. Head is down, feet are flexed. Now again, the goal here is to always think about finding your breath, right? We do dead bugs a lot. We do them in different variations. This one's all about the hold. 20 seconds on the clock. We're going to put our feet down, keep your knees bent, and we're going to do an upper body lift off. So essentially it's going to look like we're swimming with our arms. Yes? All right, here we go. Come on. Feet are going down, toes are lifted, heels are on the floor in 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down. Reach your hands overhead like you're swimming. Yes? And all we're going to do is squeeze that belly in tight, and we're going to lift up. 3, 2, 1. Back down. Keep your hands overhead. Squeeze the biceps against the ears. So now the upper body's lifting. Now, when we start building into hollow body positions, which we've already done, this is a big motion. The upper body, the chin staying high. We always say nose to toes, even though our toes are on the ground right now. We have 15 seconds left, and we're going to do this again. Now, remember, in between these sets, we hold an elbow plank. Woo! Stay with me. 4, 3, 2, 1, and nice. All right, 5 seconds, we're going back into that dead bug. So head is staying down, feet are flexed. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and hold. Flexing those toes, drop the heels, scoop the lower abdominals in, keep the knees pulling in towards your chest, but the arms are bracing. They're strong and they're straight, so that way you can't bring those knees into your chest. Woo! Yep, feeling it. All right, we got 10 seconds left on the clock. We're going hands overhead, feet are on the floor, upper body lift off. Then we flip on over into that plank. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Feet are going down, hands are going overhead, and go for it. We're going to lift up the upper body, squeezing the elbows. Start to connect to the breath always, especially in ab work. Creating good habits. Big inhale, exhale as we find the brace. Again, don't lift through your neck. Push your lower abdominals down and shoulder blades lift up and off. 15 seconds to go. And we're going to flip on over into that elbow plank. They're quick transitions today. So 45 seconds in between. It may take you a few seconds to get there. Ready, set, last one. And nice. All right, flip on over into your elbow plank. That one's done. 40 seconds now on the clock. All right, so in your elbow plank, maybe the ankles are together on this one. Catching that breath. Listen to what's going to happen here. We're going to flip on over and have a seated position. We're going to tent our fingertips and lift our legs one at a time. It's called a straight leg lift off or an L-sit. All right, after that, we're going to take it into some pendulums where we're going to lift our legs up like we're going to do a leg drop, but we're going to go side to side with the legs. All right, here we go. I'm going to give you another 5 seconds, and then we're going to transition into a seated position. Ready? 3, 2, 1. We're going to flip on over. I want your legs straight and or slightly bent. Feet are going to be on the floor, and all I want you to do is press into your hands and try to lift one leg up and off the floor. Yes? So tent those fingertips, arms are gonna press forward. You need your chest to be in a hollowed position. So you need to be leaning over your thighs, driving into the ground. Now my advanced, if you're ready for it, you know you can do double leg L-sits and then slowly lower down. I can't breathe in between those. All right, here we go. 8 seconds on the clock. We're gonna lay it down. Arms are going into a T shape in 4, 3, 2, nice. All right, lay it on down. So arms are in a T shape. Make sure you keep your shoulders down as your legs fall up and over to the right. Go as far as you can without lifting your shoulder, and then legs go up and over to the left. Now, again, your hips can move, but I need you to keep those shoulder blades and shoulders on the floor. Now your legs don't have to go directly to the side, right? A lot of times when I do pendulums, I tend to go at an angle, right? Over to the side and down. So a little bit more to like, let's say 5 o'clock, yeah? On that clock, here we go. Back to the straight legs in 3, 2, 1, and up. All right, so a little bit more on the functional side today. So hands are going down into that floor. One leg is lifting up. So I like to think of these, right? If we ever want to get really good at pull-ups, or we want to do those toe to bars, hanging on a pull-up bar and lifting our toes up, doing those knee tucks, this is a great way to tap into that deepest part of our core. This is a lot of body control here. Pressing those hands in. You can go double leg lift-offs. 10 seconds on the clock. And we're going for the pendulums. Then guess what? We're back into the elbow plank. All right, here we go. One more. Woo, those work. All right. Hands down, legs up, and take it into your pendulum side to side. Now again, we did 2 elbow planks. We're in our second set here. We have 4 blocks today. Up and over, only small repeats. Use that breath. Big inhale as the legs go down. Exhale as you're pulling those legs back up and over to the other side. Again, shoulder has to be down. We're separating that trunk from our upper body, which we know our core does not like. It wants to bring it back to the center. Give me a few more seconds. Ready, set, and flip on over. Quickly into that elbow plank. And we're holding. All right. Woo! This should feel pretty good. Dropping into that elbow plank, driving through those arms, but still lifting up through the knees, keeping the hips in line with the shoulders. They're slightly below, not much. All right, 25 seconds. We're gonna take this into an upper body chop. So essentially, I want you to imagine that we're doing like bicycles with our upper body, but we're gonna I call it a deli slicer chop. I don't know why. It just always, I just always think about slicing. And when I do, I think of like deli meat, apparently. 8 seconds to go. Going to the grocery with your mom as a kid, stand in line to get those cold cuts. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, feet are going down the floor, and then all you're gonna do is just chop right and left. So your feet are on the floor, you're chopping one hand to the outside of the leg, so it's essentially like we're doing a bicycle, but we're lifting shoulder blade to shoulder blade and just kind of adding the chop. Now listen up. It moves quick. All right, next move. We are going hands behind the head. We're gonna do a reverse crunch, but we're gonna stack our feet one on top of the other. This one's fun. Here we go, hands behind the head. Ready, and go. Hands behind the head, legs are gonna shoot out, right? Stack the feet, and then pull in for the reverse crunch. Option, you can leave your head down, and then I want you to switch your legs as they're out like you're doing up and overs, right? Almost like you're doing a switch out to the side. So heel toe switch. Woo! Now again, my head is hanging heavy into my hands. I am slightly lifting my shoulder blades up so I find that hollow position. You could also do this with your hands underneath your tailbone and your head down. Everybody's got 5, 4, 3, 2, and nice. All right, feet go down, toes lift, and taking it back to the deli slicer. You're welcome. Can't not think of a deli slicer now. For some reason, I don't know why. And it's not even like a chop, but for some reason. Anyways, here we go. 25 seconds. No rhyme or reason sometimes. Shoulder blade to shoulder blade. Whew. All right, time check. Coming up on that final stretch. We are less than 5 minutes away. This one goes by quick, 15 minutes. Get it in, get it done. Yes. All right. Last time, we're gonna put those hands behind our head. Give me a few more seconds here. Ready, set, last one. All right, ooh, hands go behind the head. Legs are gonna stack, right? So you're gonna lower, reverse the crunch in, one toe is on top of the other, and then switch. Again, lift the shoulder blades if that feels good. Holy moly. Oh, we're working. We're working. All right, 20 seconds. Keep breathing. Remember, this can be as high as you need it to. It can also go as low as you can get. Just making sure your lower back is staying braced. Final few. At first, they seem to go fast, and then they seem to go really slow. Ready, set, and flip on over, elbow plank. All right, so we're in our elbow plank, holding. You're already in your elbow plank. Listen up, here's where we're going. Next round, 30 seconds before we're there. All right, we're gonna take this into a seated position, almost like we're gonna do an oblique twist, but instead we're gonna keep our arms straight, kind of like we just did with that chop. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do boat flies, all right? So we're gonna take one arm out to the side. It is an anti-rotation drill, but we are gonna actually add rotation in as well. So it's a single, and then we're gonna twist. Here we go, we'll do it together. Everybody's on their seat in 3, 2, 1, and let's flip. All right, have a seat, knees are coming up into tabletop. Ready, hands reach up forward. Open up one arm like you're doing a fly. Open up the other arm like you're doing a fly. Good, now both arms are gonna twist to the right. Both arms are gonna twist to the left. Do it again, single. Single. And then 1, and then 2. If you need to, drop the heels down to the floor, no problemo. The hip flexors are gonna be working on this one. So as always, if we ever do this position, you're welcome to put those feet down. You know what I say? Make the juice worth the squeeze. Make sure that you are doing what's best for you. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here's what's gonna happen. Back on the hands, knees are gonna stay up. Sorry, we're gonna go out into our hollow, and we're gonna twist to the side for 3, 2, 1, and then we're gonna roll to the other side. If you need to, you can put one hand down on the floor and then lift that hand at the same time. Legs are straight. We're going from side to side on these hips. Hand goes down. And if you're still in that hollow, keep crushing through this one. Not easy work. You can also bend the knees here, right? It doesn't always have to be straight legs. You can work towards getting into those positions. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up. Oh man, less than 2 minutes. All right, here we go. Hands up. Ready, set, and we go. Single, chest stays forward. Single, chest stays forward, and then we go slight rotation, chest rotates, single, single, and then we twist. I know I'm gonna keep y'all moving on these. Single. Sometimes when you have 15 minutes, right, you can't waste. You don't wanna lose time in those transitions, you just wanna get moving, get going. Also, the nice thing is when you do these ab rounds and these ab workouts again, in a few weeks after the challenge is over, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember this one. 5 seconds. We're into those hollow swivels in 3, 2, not easy work here. So finding that hollow position, we're taking it side to side. So legs can be out and straight. You're gonna hold for like 3, 2, 1, and then you're gonna switch to the other side. This is the most advanced version, right? Coming down from there, one hand can hit the floor, right? You can also bend the knees, keeping the arms up. Just gonna make it a little more challenging on the leverage, so we gotta make sure that you go slightly forward with those knees. All right. Stay with me. Final bit. Come on, stretch them out if you can. Y'all, this is it. Oh, sorry, Mia Bear. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Head goes down, and take those knees side to side for just a second. Open up through those hip flexors. Ooh, and flip it on over. Remember, anytime we do a lot of core work, oh, Mia says bye. We want to make sure that we're opening up through that spine, extending. So I always take it into a little, either a big cobra, a little cobra. You can do some cat-cows. All right, day 4, building that strength. Remember, this is all leading up into the start of our new program on June 1st. So building the strength, creating the habits, laying that foundation so we can build next month. Nice work, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow for day 5.